G'day mate and welcome back to Dyson Sphere with me, Jenny, and of course, a Voltron, defender of the universe. Today's episode, we're building science. We're building nothing but science. I'm just going to worry about science because in our last episode, we cleared off this planet. Wrong button. All the wrong buttons. We cleared off this planet. It's now completely ours, which means I have a blank slate. Well, an almost blank slate. Okay, I might have missed a spot. It's fine. We'll fix that up later. I have a blank slate, and on this blank slate, I'm going to be building science. A whole bunch of science. That's going to be our only plan. Oh, and delete. And meanwhile, our farm is still taking damage. So our plan is to build 30 science per second. Yeah, 30 science per second. So that's going to be the goal. I have a bunch of blueprints we need to put down. Also, I have to hopefully have enough production that we can keep up, but we will have to find out. But with the plan out of the way, and Mr. Voltron being impatient, as always, I need to ask that very important question. That very important question being, well, can I borrow a like? I just like to borrow a like. I like to borrow a like in the video. If you're not happy with the video, you didn't enjoy the video, Mr. Voltron has said, you can have your like back. So, we're going to start with, as always, the planet-wide blueprint. And if I press tab, that tab with the little splitter there to remind me that this is the way the blueprint goes. I'm going to click and we're going to say, yeah, it won't fit, but that's okay. We'll press Shift Enter anyway. I don't need the splitter there, and I have my box of goodies. Clearing off this planet was quite profitable. Cool. I also should mention that dark fog drops are pretty much unchanged, but I have gone through here, and if you click an item, you can set it to auto, which means you can automatically pick it up wherever it lands, but you can also turn things off. So I've turned off an awful lot of drops. There's an awful lot of drops I just don't want to deal with. If they fall on the ground, I can't even press the Z button, aim the mouse at them, and pick them up. It just won't happen. But before I get building on this planet, I do need to make some modifications. Up here, we normally have a whole bunch of plasma turrets, also a whole bunch of, well, wind turbines and power. We don't want any of that this time around. So I'm actually going to rip everything from there all the way around the planet and back to there away. You too, please. Cool. Then with that done, I need to get some bare basics done, mainly a whole bunch of foundation. Can we walk whilst we put down foundation? I want to have a nice clean line from here to here. Yeah, all the way up to about here. And then I need to fill in this whole area. Probably with a slightly bigger brush. Yes, because I want to put in science. I want to put in a lot of science, an awful lot of science. Can I make the resources go away? We're going to be putting in an awful lot of science, and, well, it needs somewhere to live. So we have science on the homeworld, back on Hope, on the North Pole. And I figured, well, why change something that works? Yeah. Also, I don't have a complete blueprint for all the labs, but I have something close. I do have, under science, I have a brand new set of blueprints, which is everything we need to do 30 science per second. Yeah. So, okay, I need that hole to go away. We're going to dump down the labs. Now, the labs, I don't know if this is enough labs to do what I want, but it's certainly a lot of labs. And what are you not happy with? So you're not happy with there. Okay, you're not happy with the geothermal. Don't care about the geothermal. And you're not happy here, here, and here. Okay, can I... Foundations. Delete that divot. There's a divot here somewhere. And here somewhere, I hope. I wanted that, but okay. Labs. Like that. And you're not happy with a geothermal, but apart from that, you're perfectly happy, so build. Okay, so this is step number one. Step number one is I want to get this in and built. I also, wow, I hope that's not like that on Homeworld. I need to grab just 20 of those and 50 of those and a couple of hundred of those, and nope, that's definitely saying it's correct now. Also want a bunch of that. Okay, so first thing is, in this particular tower, I need you to do remote demand and local share. I also need you to have warpers. We're going to need to bring in warpers on this planet because, well, we're going to need warpers on this planet no matter what. I also need to get rid of some of the stuff. So we're going to set up Dark Fog Matrix and pop that in there, and it disappears. Cool. We're going to also put in silicon-based neurons, dump that there, and hopefully it disappears. We'll put in the core elements and throw them in there, and they should disappear too. And that's going to take a while to get rid of everything. Okay, can I grab 90 of those? So at least then we can get the guns in and placed. Also, this is using a bunch of... It must be. It's using a bunch of T3 sorters. And of course, well, we want the pile sorter because we can. Okay, I think that's all of them. And then one promptly goes off. Okay, now obviously I don't have 4 of those in my inventory. I don't have any I also don't have any sprayers. Can I get, I don't know, 90 sprayers? Okay, I don't have any power up here. That's going to be problem number 1. I don't have any power. Problem number 2 is, you empty yet? You are empty yet. Okay, can I change you out for that one? And dump those in there and change that out for that one and dump those in there. Cool. With that done, I'm going to need power. Power's going to be very, very important, which means we're going to start bringing in the spicy fuel rods and 100. You want to ship across 2,000. Okay, we're talking slightly different maths here, but sure, I'll accept it today. We're going to bring... do I come outside or we come straight down? I think I want to go straight down. We're going to bring out the spicy fuel rods, and we're going to come to about here, and then start wrapping around the circle. I guess I can make a full loop. Sure, I don't see why not. And a couple of stars. Just a couple of stars to get us up and running. That's an auto save and a half. I think you got to go over a tile. So you can go here, you can go there, and you can go there. And then can I have a sorter? Here, 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 and here. Cool. Tiny bit of spicy fuel, and I have some in my inventory, don't I? Yep, just one. And cool, that should give me power up here. All right, last thing I need to ship home is gonna be that one. Cool. Thing I need to ship back is gonna be belts. I'm just gonna guess that, you know, 7,000 or 8,000 to start with. Yeah, cool. All right, so that's step number 1. Step number 1 is a whole bunch of labs. Yeah, I don't have the labs on me, but we will build the labs in good time. Now, this planet is currently, well, missing large chunks. Also, power. Can I do you? Oh, that's the one we didn't kill. You. More? There's another one. There's the one I'm sitting over, which I don't even know where I am currently. There I am. There. No idea where any of the rest of the core holes are. Oh, there's one. There's another. Oh, core destroyed, core destroyed, core destroyed. There's one here, it turns out, and one here, it turns out, and one here, it turns out. Okay, that's it for the planet. Okay, so with that done, we have a start. We have a start. It's a very, very basic start. We should have, hopefully, artillery shells ready to go. No, because I'm out of belt. Oh, because it's a different color of belt. Oh. Solved? No, it's still saying it's missing some belts. See, this is what happens when you take an existing blueprint that's from a homeworld that's made out of mess. Things don't go to plan. Can that gun go down? And what else are we missing? I assume that shield's powering up. I feel like you should be working a whole lot better. Then go up. Hey. All right. So, are we done now? Okay, now we're done. All right. Next thing I need to do is I need to pick a 0 point. Let's work our way around to 0. Yep, right here. Right here's where we're going to start. We're going to start with a whole bunch of foundations. I'm going to need another tower. I'm going to need a backup tower. Can I get a backup tower, please? And can I pop you... Collide with objects. You shouldn't collide with any objects, but sure. All right, pop you right there. And can I have you bring in foundation in vast quantities? Cool. I just see this here and I'm really worried that farm's just being blown up and then forget that I have a whole lot of ghosts on this planet currently. All right, I need to apply a lot of foundation, an awful lot of foundation. Also need to bury any resources that are going to get in our way because, like I said, this planet's going to be nothing but science. So we're going to start here, intentionally right here at this 0 point, and the shield should be over here, but whatever. So yeah, we're at east 2 degrees. So this should be the east-west line. It is. All right. So science-wise, no, actually inventory-wise, can I pull out 50 of those and like 1,000 of those, and all the belts and all the sorters and a whole bunch of those with a whole bunch of those would just give me actually half the fidget spinners is overkill. A bunch of those and all the power poles. Yeah, we're going to be going through the whole lot. All right, so blue science. I've put together a whole bunch of blueprints. I've put together a whole bunch of blueprints for a matter of time. Also because, well, going through the maths is quite boring. And look, in Dyson Sphere, a lot of the builds are identical. The question is, can you keep the dark fog away and can you get your production high enough to run a build like this? So blue science. Blue science is very, very simple. It is, well, just 2 items in. It's going to be the magnetic coil, also the green circuits, which means I need to make both those. Also, I'm obviously going to be juicing everything along the way. So this is the build. It does require you to have 58 labs to make 60 science per second. 60 science per second. No, 30 science per second. But I've overbuilt the build slightly to a stack of 60 labs. So if we just dump this... That's the center line, close enough too. That's the whole blueprint. It's done. Obviously, it needs the labs. The labs are not included. Labs are optional extra. You have to pay extra for that. Can I get a wind turbine shoved in here? And there. Yeah, because I want some sort of power connection. All right, so that's blue science. Nothing too complicated. Nothing too complicated at all. After blue science, obviously red science. Red science, again, super simple recipe. It involves a whole bunch of hydrogen and a whole bunch of energy graphite. We're going to dump that right there. Okay. Now, these are just planetary towers. They're not interplanetary towers, so this has no way of getting hydrogen from outside, which is half the point. Because believe it or not, you don't actually make enough hydrogen with all the hydrogen byproducts you have for making science to actually get enough hydrogen to run red science at the required rate. So I need to import hydrogen somewhere. We'll cover that a little bit later after we get a few more builds up and running. So that's going to be red science, which has a problem. And it looks like Past JD only put power poles on one side. Thank you, Past JD. You did a wonderful job as always. Cool. That one, that one, that one, and that one. And I was picking a lava planet because I was hoping it'd be bright enough, and it's not really. So we're going to turn on the lights. All right. With red science now done and blue science, we need to move on to the next science, which is obviously yellow science. Yellow science is no more complicated than previous sciences. We're still bringing in 2 items, we're smashing them together, and we're turning them into science. And I think you have the exact same problem. No. Past JD did well, apart from the start. Apart from every second build. Oh my god. Sometimes I wonder what we're going to do with this guy. Like, half the blueprints work perfectly and the other half of the blueprints just have small minor problems, like, you know, only work in one particular spot on the planet, or, you know, don't happen to have power. Small things, small things. All right. So, yellow science, simple. Purple science, again, another very, very simple recipe. This is going to be CPUs and also optical fiber, and we're just going to smash the 2 together again. And we're also going to ask ourselves the important question is, did Past Jedi manage to get the power poles put in the right position? No. Cool. Each one of these is going to be bringing in juice. It's going to be bringing in juice via the planetary logistics, via the big drones, and then it's going to put the juice into a box, which is available on the fidget spinner network, to move it to other builds that don't have juice coming in from Planetary Tower, because not every build has enough ports on the Planetary Towers to be able to bring in juice. Bring in juice via the tower. Some of them actually have to import juice with the fidget spinner. So we have multiple spots where juice becomes available. Okay, so that's going to be our yellow science, purple science. They're going to move into green science. Green science, again, super easy. We're literally taking two things and smashing them together. After I remove that, and obviously fill in a hole somewhere. Okay, I think all the holes have been filled in. Green science. Pop. Can I go there one tile? Cool. And, oh, this one actually has the power poles correct. Isn't that nice? That's our first one. Okay, so that should be all our labs up and done. And again, you know, this requires, if we go back up here and read the description, you need 58, I built 60. This needs 116, I built 120. This needs 154, I built 160. Purple science is the only build that's perfectly on ratio, being 192, I built 192. Green science is 231 labs required, I built 240. It's always good to have a little bit of overproduction. Purple science, no overproduction, but you know, everything needs a bottleneck. Everything needs to have that status quo, which is, you know, you are the slowest link, you are marked as slowest link, and therefore you're going to keep being the slowest link. All right, from there on, let's do some of the requirements for green science, blue science. Blue science requires magnetic coils. I need to have 24 built. 24 T3 assemblers is enough to do every single magnetic coil you need to do 30 science per second. Okay, so 1800 science per minute. That's all you need. That's the whole build right there. Yeah. Now you might be saying, but Jetty, I have many builds of this size or larger to do all the things that I need to do to keep my game and my everything running correctly. And that is true. That is true. I have, if you remember green motors, I have a whole bunch of green motors back on Hope. An awful lot of them. And that's because I have an awful lot of blue motor builds. Why do I have an awful lot of blue motor builds? Because blue motors go into things like belts, which obviously I use a decent amount of. They also go into things like deuterium fuel rods, and also orbital collectors, and also ray receivers, and also accumulators. So you can see why I happen to go through a decent amount of blue motors, therefore I go through a decent amount of green motors, therefore I go through a decent amount of magnetic coils. But with magnetic coils out of the way, let's jump onto gears. Gears, another simple one. Gears, to do the whole game, you require 17 gear machines. So I built 20. Again, that's the whole build. That's the whole build right there. We might have spare room on this planet when we're done. Okay, with gears, magnetic coils, green chips out of the way, let's do, what's another simple build? Oh no, we haven't done green circuits. Let's do green circuits. Green circuits. Right. Can I come out of that view? Right here, if you wouldn't mind. Cool. Green circuits is, we need 29 of them. I built 32. Okay, let's jump into engines. Engines are going to be a little bit more complicated, and the fact that they now need to bring in 3 items and then process them. But foundation. Okay. Can I fill in that hole, all of those holes? I gotta look at sizing. Okay, engines. If engines take up that much space, what can I put between there and there, which is basically this size build? How about microcrystalline components? Okay, microcrystalline components we need to have 96. How about quantum chips? No. CPUs. 88. No, we're going to do microcrystalline components. Why? Because it happens to fit the gap better. And that's one of the things about me publishing all the blueprints. They're all available. So if you want to do this yourself, you can literally just go in and grab the blueprints. And then it's just, where do you happen to fit these in on your particular planet? I could give you a blueprint for a whole planet and you just slam the whole thing down and just go, yep, that planet's good for 30 science, that planet's good for 30 science. But the catch is you have to fit it. And that can sometimes be awkward depending on what the gods gifted you and what parts of the dark fog got in the way that you want to keep. So yeah, I prefer lots of smaller builds where we can just put them down bit by bit. So with that out of the way, let's jump into our next section, which is this section here. No, I'm out. Foundation, 8,000, please. That bit, all of that. Let's do this at the same time. Did I pass over any resources? Just that. That one. All of that. All of that, because I guarantee I'm going to be building over all of this at some stage. Okay, I think we're fairly safe. Okay, so where are we up to? We're up to, we did green ships. We didn't do engines. So let's put down the engine build. The engine build can come into the next section. And engines are probably the most complicated thing we've done so far because they require 3 items in. They're going to require the iron plus the gears, plus also the magnetic coils. Also, they're going to have a fidget spinner import for a change because there's no room in the tower for them to bring in, well, juice that way. So that's going to be this little build here. Again, all the stats are written here, so we need 42. I built 48. Obviously, if we're going to have engines right there, we should put green engines right near it. This needs 27, so I built 32. And right one tile. Good. We're going to dump that one right there. You do not need the fidget spinners to bring in juice, so you actually were going to bring in juice directly to the tower because you're only a 2-item recipe. Okay, from there, let's do CPUs so it's over and done with. And right one tile. Right one more tile. Right all the tiles. Right there needs to go away. Okay, back to CPUs. Can I type a CPU build here? No, here. Okay, CPU build. Again, it's going to bring in the microcrystalline components, which we put in earlier, plus the green circuits, which we put in earlier, and that shall make us CPUs. A lot of CPUs. Okay, with that build done, we just need to run to the end of the build for another autosave. I feel like the autosave frequency's been cranked all the way up. And what's next? Fiber optics for purple science. Why the hell not? Can I dump you in that tile? Well, that's quarter of the planet used again. Okay. Can I remove both those? And actually, fiber optics requires... No, fiber optics is going to be part of purple science. Let's finish off green science first with titanium crystals. So titanium crystals, green science, yellow science. That should finish off our yellow science. So we have diamonds, which is a raw item as far as I'm concerned, so it's going to have to be directly imported. And then, of course, we have the titanium crystals. So titanium crystals now done, except I'm out of belt. So you, all of it. Okay, more belts. All right, again, we're going to walk to the end of the build. Now we can do fiber optics. And we're going to be dumping this build right here. It is sizable in the fact that I needed how many assemblers? 88. 88 assemblers is an awful lot of assemblers. Yeah, awful lot of assemblers is straight road, but that's perfectly fine. It's a blueprint. We just dumped down the blueprint. Again, it does require 3 items in. Or one of them is nanites, which we're, well, nanotubes, which we're going to be making here. One of them is crystal diamonds, which we'll be directly importing from space. The last one is going to be plastic, which we're going to have to make on this planet because wherever possible I want to make all the intermediates of this planet. The only thing that we're going to be importing directly are those that are raw resources. Like, I don't know, fractal silicon and energetic graphite and those sorts of things. Okay, with that done, so you're done, you're done, you're not done, you're done, you're obviously not done yet, you're done, you're not done. Can I do particle containers? I'm going to dump that. Play with object. What object? Huh? Oh, belt in the last order is a conflict. Okay. Can I put you here? Yeah. And shift enter. Yeah, that belt didn't make it through that building. probably because originally when I built it, it was rotated a different direction. That's the only thing I can assume. Yeah, maybe I built it around the South Pole rather than the North Pole. I don't know, but it's in and done now. So that should give me particle containers. You're hooked up to power. And with particle containers done, we're running out. We're really running out. Okay, let's do titanium glass. I would ideally put you there. All right, so let's give me our titanium glass. Titanium glass is going to lead onto plane filters, which is another giant build. This one happens to be 100 long, which is a big girthy boy. Definitely a big girthy boy. And then after that should be quantum chips. And then I think I'm finished with everything that requires assemblers. I think. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to double check. No, graviton lens. Quantum chip, graviton lens. I think that's it. That's the start of the planet again. Okay. We're going to grab some more landfill, do that little section and that little section, and we'll just do that at the same time. What did I say? Quantum chips and plane filters. No, we need 100 of those. Quantum chips and lenses. Alright, just confirm I haven't already put down lenses. I don't think I have, but as we have the mod on that shows us where everything is, or shows the items in the towers, it doesn't take long to actually double check. Okay, so lenses we're going to be putting right here. No, here. Okay. Actually, no, I changed my mind. Can I just remove this really quickly? And this is one of the reasons I'm not actually chasing down the assemblers and popping down the assemblers, and that is if I change my mind, it's much easier to remove things if they're not built. What did I say? I said lenses. Okay, can I put you here? No, curvature needs to be a little bit wider. One tile wider is all it needed, it turns out. All right, so that should be that one, and then we can put in a quantum chip build right beside it. We should go there. Okay, so that should be everything built apart from oil. Anything goes through a chemical plant or a strange matter reactor for that point. So let's just very quickly, whilst we're waiting for these guys to put stuff down, double check. You're absorbing an awful lot of power, which I'm not happy about. You are 96.1, and they're still at -286 megawatts, so I like that. And Ranger is still putting together this sphere, but sphere number 2 is fully built, just needs the cells. It is attaching 3.5 per second, and Epsilon is doing this sphere. This sphere is half built roughly, but you are attaching 7,000 solar cells per minute. All right, back to building. So we need to get into, well, things that are not assemblers. Titanium glass. Did I do titanium glass? This is what happens. I have a second thought. Yeah, to do titanium glass. All right, so we need to get into the things that are not smelters, not assemblers, not assemblers. So we need a couple of things. Plastic comes from chemical, chem plants, and we're going to need one of those. So let's dump down that. Now this is same with all the other blueprints. This is all the plastic required to do 30 science per second, which is weird because you would assume, as with a lot of other factory games, that oil would be a more significant factor. It's not. Actually, hang on, because they also need to fit in juice. How big is blue juice? Does blue juice fit here better? Blue juice does fit here better. Okay, we're gonna put in a quick blue juice build. You can all go away. Cool. Blue juice. I need to get juice in somewhere, so here seems like a good, actually a really good spot for it. And you will not fit because that tower's too close. Um, 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 more, there's no easy way to center that tower. Well, there is, and there isn't. Okay, can we, I want to center, I'm going to have to center the tower. It's going to have to be the answer. Can I put in blue juice? Can I remove, actually, you know what? Let's just put the whole build here. Cool. All right, we're going to have to do some modifications. All right, a couple of things. This came with pilers previously. It doesn't need pilers because we're going to be using the pile sorters. So I don't need this, which means this belt can go this way. It also means that counter can go there. And then I don't need that counter. I don't need that counter. I need that counter. Okay, so it means actually I don't need that counter. I don't need that counter, and I don't need that counter. All right, I'm short on those. I've already spent 100 of them. Pull some more out. Okay, you need to slide over. You, can I remove you? Can I rotate you that way? Okay, does that help me? Possibly. You can go to there instead. You can go away. Okay, I think I can copy that and then just literally delete the whole thing and put it centered on this build, which would be about here. There, I think I can put you there. Okay, now I need to have juice. Juice is going to be this return belt, which will go to here, which will go to that counter. Okay, you are going to be out for Kimberlite. You're going to be out for coal, which means that and that go away. And then you are going to be out. Power pole can go back and up. You're going to be, actually, we'll just move the nanotubes all the way over to here. Yeah, rather than running across the front. That seems way smarter. Cool. All right. Now, the big question. Does this now fit without the foundations? Does this, without the foundations, now fit in this hole? Please say yes. Please say yes. Please say yes. No. Oh, it's one tile. Okay, it's two tiles. It's two tiles. Fine. Okay. All right. Two tiles. Okay. We're going to delete that. Come over here. We're going to delete you. We're going to delete you. I'm going to slide you over. 1, 2, 1. Copy this. Paste this here instead. Go away. Go away. Go away. Move you over. One more tile. And then that's the one tile. That's two tiles. Okay. Then nanotubes are that one. You were okay, you're that one. You're that one. You're that one. That power pole can go there instead. And you're off by a tile. Paste. Deleted. And you can go there instead. With what? Definitely not nanotubes. Definitely juice. Okay, and you can have a power pole there. Okay, third time's the charm. All right, copy, paste, and out to map view so it's easy to get around the map and get things done. And you go on that tile. Done. Okay. All right. Can I just delete everything? Cool. All right. Then plastic. Start this off with plastic. What do I do? Nothing but not plastic. Not plastic. Everything but plastic. Also, I should mention that we have ripped up shields. They're currently, the planet is, well, not shielded. Very, very, very much not shielded. Funnily enough, doesn't have any guests either. Great. So I need to get plastic done. Plastic is science. Not that plastic, that plastic. That plastic. Okay. That's the plastic build. It's long, it's skinny, and hopefully squeezes in right here. No. Okay, definitely no. Chem plant's too close to one another. Here. Delete. More delete. All the delete. Just all the delete. Okay. Yeah. Done. Alright, plastic. Cool. With plastic done, we need to get really a couple things. So I need to have strange matter. Oh no, cashmere crystals. I need cashmere crystals. I forgot all about cashmere crystals. Can we throw a cashmere crystal in here? Because that sort of conveniently fits. Sure. No, those assemblers too close to one another. No. No, because I couldn't put the chem plants up there. Can I go back to plastic? You have to come this far down. This far down. Blue juice, plastic. That means I can put cashmere crystals here. I can slide back plastic. Okay. You can go away. You can go away. Okay. You... temp juice. Save. Okay. Demolish. Okay. Temp juice. Which is now around the other way. Yep, cool. Another Jove Dyson Sphere. Blueprints randomly flip directions. Okay. Can I see where this is going? I'd like to see, will you fit there elegantly? No. How about down one tile? How about down two tiles? You will go down two tiles. Okay. So if you go there, and then I go back a step, and science, 30 science, cashmere crystals, and I pop cashmere crystals here, which looks woefully underrated compared to the build that was there. And then I can get a plastic build, and plastic should hopefully squeeze in beautifully right there. Okay, there. Yeah, that's a bit more even at the end. Okay, all right. So we haven't got to a couple of massive builds. We have a couple of massive builds that I still need to get done. And I have a feeling things are going to get in my way, like you. But remove, and more foundation. That has to go. All of that has to go. And you have to go. Okay. Big builds. We haven't done nanotubes yet. So nanotubes is sizable. Sizable is the correct term. Okay, we don't call people large here because that would be rude. Sizable. It's 88 chem plants. You'd need 87. This build's 88. Plus, I'm going to need a second. I'm going to need some sort of build to also make the nanotubes for juice. So that's a thing, which is already off getting deliveries. Yes. Storage. Local demand. Yes. I have so many warpers in my pocket. Can I put all the warpers in there? Okay, all right. Back to nanotubes. So I can put you here, or I can put you up here. Okay, that's one big build. The other big build is graphene. Graphene requires 130. Yep, 130 of these guys. Okay, if I put you there, can I come and stand on this tile? Graphene. So if graphene goes here, it's the tiles that I'm standing on. Okay, so can I put in just a guide? Just do the guide marker. Okay. Can I look at nanotubes? Can nanotubes go on my left? No. Okay. All right. Well, that clarifies that one. Okay. So we're going to throw in nanotubes. You're just gonna have to go somewhere, and you will probably go there. If that guy didn't exist. You can't go further up the planet. I could move around the planet, but I'm worried about using too much space. Actually, can I work in reverse? Can I remove all of this? And probably the one shield that could, and also the titanium, and I think that's our last research. Nanotubes. Foundation required. Yeah, in the copper and right here. Okay. Foundation right here, we can do that. And that has to go away, and that has to go away. And I had no idea you were this long. Okay, try again. Nanotubes. Wow. Done. Okay, nanotubes done. Foundation in my pocket. Cool. And then graphene. Graphene we still need to work out. Also, I need to do refining. So I do have an oil refinery on the homeworld, and we could just ship across oil. But I would much prefer to have my own local oil source. So we're going to put down an oil refinery. Now, I have a couple of different oil refinery blueprints. I'm going to choose this one. This is designed to do, well, twice the amount that I need. But you know, it always helps to make sure you have future expansion. Okay, I need to fill in that little hole, and then in theory, double refinery shall go. You're gonna say no to that tile, but you should say yes to that tile. Okay, double refinery shall go there. All right, with the double refinery, there's still one or two more things I need to do. Strange matter. Strange matter requires those stupid things. Those stupid things that I absolutely hate. Yeah, and they need to hopefully go as close to the equator as possible, because the miniature particle gliders are not miniature, and they're a giant pain in my butt. So we're just going to remove everything that could be in my way, and throw in more foundation. Yeah, this is why I want to build on a lava planet, because I hate outposting these things. If I'm gonna fill in half the planet anyway, I'm out of belts. If I'm gonna fill in half the planet anyway, I might as well do it on a lava planet. That way I don't have to deal with outposting it. Okay, wait. We were gonna do strange matter. Strange matter shall go. What's this say? Needs 62, so I built 64. Yeah, it's slightly overbuilt. Everything is slightly overbuilt by just the tiniest amount. Oh, God. Okay, my bad. I didn't realize you were quite that long. Okay, third time's a charm. That's how. Okay, one strange matter build. Cool. Alright, one strange matter build, and I still need to do the graphene, and I need to do critical photons. Critical photons, the other one. You also require the miniature particle collectors, except because these are end-to-end, these are so much more happy to be put just about anywhere, and I was really hoping to put you there. But that is a no. How about... That's going to be a no as well. Well, it won't be a no. It would be a perfectly fine, but how about... Can I just go a few tiles away from that? Yeah, I can go a few tiles away from it. It's just that corner. And the fact that the tower was too close to the other one. But that should do us. Okay, so it just leaves the giant graphene build. The giant graphene build... Oh. Do you want to go here? How do you feel about going here? I think that all those chem plants hate me. How about if I wrap you around? You still hate me. So, exactly how far down planet that tile? That tile's a no-go. That tile's a go. Okay, so I need to go at least halfway down this section. Cool. You're just gonna go there. Okay. Can I do destroy? I'd like to keep those if possible. But I guess that one's not gonna happen. Okay. Fill in all of that. Fill in that. Remove that. Fill in that. And probably some of that. Definitely that. Holy crap. Graphene. Oh wow, you managed to go through 2 of them. And if I just put you here in the first place, you would have just... Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, can I remove that? Can I fill in that, all of that, all of that, all of that, that. This is longer than a quarter of a planet, so that's going to go as well. That means all of that's going to have to go as well. And buildings, graphene build. I can't tell. Fly here. I'm standing right there. There you go. Graphene. That one. Huh? Foundation required. Okay, foundation required there and there. Okay, so foundation. This is a divot. And that has a divot. Great. Just paste. And tap. I think somebody's breaking something. It definitely sounds like somebody's breaking something. Yeah. Okay. I knew it would happen eventually. I knew somebody would come across and say hi. Can I put you there? Okay, giant blueprint done. All right, where is that problem? It's like somebody's systematically working their way across the planet. Where from? Oh, there. Okay. Can we come just deal with this problem first? Boing. And pop. Yeah, this is a brand new base. I can just walk into it. Well, that one that I filled in earlier. Actually, I filled in more than one, but you know, yep. Build. Oh, there's units somewhere on the planet, and they would be where exactly? Oh. Units remain. Oh, that's a new one. Can you deploy, please? Yeah, I'm patient. I'm happy to wait. Because I've got no idea where these units are. And they're not destroying anything, so I can't shoot them. New base right there. Can I just quickly grab this thing? Oh, gone. And... they're not attacking anything. They destroyed this. You're white. You're white. That means I assume you would have damaged or destroyed or units remain. I just don't know where they are. Okay, it's fine. They'll find something to chew on. And then I'll get a notification, and then I'll clean them up. And also then we'll talk about our plans in the next episode, because at the moment we have a lot of ghosts. We have 3,000 things that are missing. I do have none of that on me. I have some hats, although I don't think the broken hats are on this planet. I have some sorters. I don't have sorters. I need to call in some sorters. Yep. I probably also should get around to building the other end of the planet. Yeah, I should probably do this end of the planet. Well, I'm going to go do this end of the planet. I'm going... Ah! We found the friend. We found the friend. We've... Okay, I'm going to wait here patiently for my other friend to show up, and I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. In the next episode, we will, well, actually start activating this and getting this built. There are some things I really want to spend some time explaining, like, well, the fire ice. The fire ice is an interesting build. Also, probably the labs and what the hell we're going to do for power, because, yeah, this is going to use an awful lot of power, but I need to leave this video here. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you in, well, the very next video. All right, bye.